So I was originally in a other treatment program called Sierra Tucson in Tucson, Arizona, and they had about 140 patients, and the staff told me there that I needed somewhere that was more, could watch me more closely, and so I went on my insurance's website and I saw that Sovereign Health came up. So I gave them a call and they got me hooked up pretty quickly, and I got here within 3 or 4 days of calling them. So I was actually clean and sober for about 17 to 18 months, but I was having a lot of mental health issues. I was having conversion disorder issues, which meant that my body was processing emotional pain into physical pain. So I was having pseudo seizures, I was having allergic reactions that ended me up intubated and in the ICU for about 9 or 10 days before I got here. So then we decided after that that it was time that I come get some more help. You know, I really loved how this program was structured, and I can't say enough about the staff here. The staff here has been absolutely amazing, and just the way that they run this program is very, it's really great. I mean, there's really nothing else to say besides that what they do here is really amazing. It's much more individualized. That program was not as individualized as this one because 140 patients versus 20 or 25 patients is very different. And I really like how Sovereign has you meeting with your therapist 3 times a week at least, because I've met with my therapist at least 3 times a week for the past several, few months. It's been great. I've been able to get a lot of work done, and we've been able to work out a lot during that time. My expectations was that I was going to get individualized treatment, which definitely was met while I was here. Everything was really geared towards my addiction or my mental health issues, and I learned a lot of knowledge about it. And in this situation, I think knowledge is power. So. The rooms are actually very nice. There's 2 beds to a room. There's a shelf, there's a bathroom in there, there's a fridge in there. There's all kinds of stuff, and so that I really liked my room. I always had a great roommate, and my room was, the air was always on, so it was always very cold. But yeah, it was really great. Okay, so my therapist has been absolutely amazing. I mean, she has known from day one what I needed to work on, even when I didn't see it within myself. And I really do believe that she cares. She's not here for just a paycheck. There's lots of other staff members that are that way as well, and they've been very welcoming, very kind, and just kind of, welcome me in with open arms, so to say. So the group therapy has been very beneficial. At first I was like, this is so dumb, I already know this stuff, but I really didn't know all of it. And I feel like the more that you pay attention and the more effort that you put into it, you get out. And I'd say that's the same with individualized therapy as well. The more that you come to the table, you're willing to take risks and challenges, and your therapist is on the same boat with you the whole time. My favorite group is probably, my therapist teaches a lesson at Riverside, and it's about health and smoking cessation and all that good stuff, and so I got a lot of information through that. A typical day here starts at 6 a.m. They wake you up, you take your medications, and then breakfast is served at 7:15, and then we would have an 8 a.m. meeting in the morning where we would all come together and read some devotional books. And then we would have about an hour until we would either start classes at Riverside at 9 o'clock or come to Amberwood where we are now. We'd leave about 9:15, and then we would go through the groups on a day, and then we'd have lunch at noon, and then we would go through 2 more groups after lunch, and then we'd come home about 3 or 3:30. And then we're done for the day until dinner. So we just would kind of hang out, relax, play cornhole, all that good stuff, basketball, and then we would eat around 5:15, and then we would either go to an outside meeting that would start at 7 o'clock, or we would do an inside meeting that starts at 7 o'clock, and then we would basically go to bed after that. Just the way that they give us freedom. You know, we were able to have our cell phone the whole time. We were able to take passes. They were very trusting towards us and just trusted the process with us. And so I think that was really my favorite. I've been to several other treatment centers, never been able to have my cell phone, never been able to take any passes. So I think that's a really great way that they can get people here, is if they tell them those things. That I can and I will stay sober. When I got here, I didn't believe that I could stay sober, but I have, and I do think that there is another side, and I do think, you know, there are 3 stages of going through trauma. There's the victim, survivor, and thriver mode, and so I believe I'm in kind of the survivor mode right now, so really kind of moving into that thriver mode is what I'm probably going to take from here the most. That it's an amazing program and that you can't go wrong by coming here. The staff cares, the groups are great, the food's good, you know, you can have your cell phone, and really if you have any complaints or anything, you just go to a staff member and they just listen, they try to fix it to the best of their ability.